Welcome to the Women on the Rise podcast. I'm Jen Blandos, and I am so excited to share with you that for the next 30 days, I am introducing you to 30 of Female Fusion's members from around the world. They are going to share with you their stories of entrepreneurship, their highs, the lows, what inspired them to get into business, which I hope will inspire you along your entrepreneurial journey. Welcome to another episode of Women on the Rise. This is Female Fusion's special podcast where we are featuring 30 female entrepreneurs from Female Fusion from all over the world, and we're telling their stories about how they got started and their entrepreneurial journey. And I am so delighted to have Hala Gebran, who is the founder of Halo Printworks, with us on the podcast today. Welcome to the podcast, Hala.
Thank you, Jen. I'm so happy to be here.
I love your business journey. You were a little bit reluctant to get started in business first. Why don't you tell everybody a bit about you and your business?
Yeah, so I'm a designer. My background is branding and packaging. I started in advertising. I worked in UAE, Lebanon, Canada, and Switzerland. And my expertise in packaging and printing and design led me to Halo. My background in design, typography helped me a lot. And my love of books, of writing and collecting postcards led me to this journey. So Halo is the outcome of two Hala, if I may say, Hala the designer and Hala the writer.
Beautiful. And so you sell a variety of products, printed products. You've got notebooks, cards, what other prints,
gift tags. We're as well expanding into the gifting industry. So we're developing a big range of products. But we started with greeting cards. We have many collections. We started with the Love Collection, which is a collection about Arabic terms of love.
Beautiful. And what's special about your cards? I asked you actually to bring some of your cards today. For those who are seeing the video version of the podcast, maybe if you want to just hold it up,
yes,
but then
sure.
We can explain what it looks like to those people who are listening as well.
Yeah, sure. So our cards are basically focused on the Arabic word. Okay, for instance, this one is infinite love.
Okay.
And it's I always incorporate the visual into the words. So even if you don't understand the Arabic, you will understand. For example, here the infinite sign is incorporated with the B, the letter B. Okay.
Right.
And all our cards, you have here the translation and the pronunciation on all our cards. The Arabic, the English, and the phonetics in English.
Oh, so good. So for those who don't speak Arabic can still be able to pronounce
exactly.
it when they give it.
Exactly. And this is another sample of the pop collection. And this is as well, it's very iconic. You have the focus on the Arabic word, which is Malake, which means queen in English. And at the back, you have always the phonetics as well, how you pronounce it.
So cool.
So we really want people to really understand the words in Arabic and how you pronounce them.
So cool. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about your journey because I think that it's going to inspire a lot of other women. And I hope you don't mind me bringing it up because I think what you have achieved is so powerful. And I know it was hard for you in the beginning because you are a perfectionist. You create beautiful, beautiful work. And you were a bit reluctant to release it to the world, weren't you?
Yeah, this is like typical me. And I was so fortunate to have you in my Business Accelerator program. And you were the one to push me and tell me there's no perfect moment to start, just start.
Yeah.
And because you pushed me, and I'm so grateful, really, I needed that push. And now I'm really, I think there's no perfect moment to start. That was a challenge for me.
Yeah.
That was really the biggest challenge for me. But once I jumped, it came very smoothly.
And did you see what I meant by that? Because sometimes we get so stuck in our head, right? That we're like, no, I just have to do this. No, then I just have to do this. And then I have to do that. And then 3 months go by, 6 months go by, and you still haven't launched.
Exactly. And that was the most important thing is I remember what was the turning point is to get insights before even to have the final product. So this is what you taught me. And so just to have the insight before and do some more research and then to be sure that this collection will sell.
Yeah.
So that was a very important step.
And you did take your cards and showed them to a lot of people and gave them to people and got them to try them out. And did that really give you the push to then say, okay, I think I'm onto something?
Yes, sure. And especially the fact that I was in Expo 2020. That was a great opportunity. I was part of the Lebanese Pavilion concept store. And that was the ideal place to start because you have a big, all the nationalities. And I wanted to see if all nationalities will really feel the same, will react to our mission and to really love the fact that the cards are in Arabic. So that pushed me a lot and it gave me insights, it gave me confidence.
Yeah.
And the market as well, the markets I did in the beginning, that was the only place where I could talk to people and see their needs and see the way they reacted to our products and to really know in the future what do we want to do.
Yeah, and I remember visiting you
Yes,
at
I
one of the
remember.
markets as well. And you shared a market stall with one of our other female fusion members as well. And I remember both of you selling your products there together. And just getting feedback from people and people coming and talking to you, that's so valuable, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that I was with Tote and Tokens, so it's as well, it's a wrapping business. So we were like together, it makes sense. The collaboration made sense.
Yeah.
So it was, the energy was there. I think it's very, it's more valuable to collaborate together. This is what, so far my journey led me to this outcome that I think alone, you cannot make it alone. Yeah. You need to make it with people around you.
And because it is lonely, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's filled with doubt, filled with, can I do this? Can I not? And then all of a sudden, when you're surrounded by people who have had a similar journey, and just go, Hala, just start. Yeah. Just do it. You know, you're never going to love 100% what you put out to the world the first time. But the second time, the third time, the fourth time, every time you do it, it gets better. It gets easier. You have your confidence. You know what works. You know what doesn't work.
Exactly.
What would you say to women? Because I come across women all the time who want to start but have that fear. What would you say to them that they're maybe a bit scared by perfection, feeling that maybe it's not good enough to go out to the world?
Like we said earlier, just start somewhere. Because along the way, you will perfect it, you will know, you will learn from your mistakes. But you need to choose something you're really skilled at.
Yes.
That was because I chose my passion, and I chose something I'm really good at as a designer. Yeah. I was already a little bit confident.
And it was already great.
Yeah, this is like, you need to really have this passion and to really be confident about what you're offering, what you're bringing new to the table.
And yours is very much a niche. I'm not aware of anybody on the market who does what you do.
So that was the only solution to get into the market. One of my challenges, Jen, is because the market is so competitive, and it's a little bit, it's not struggling, but it's, the greeting card market with the digital world and what's happening, it's really not booming. Yeah. But because I had this need to do it, I had this calling. I don't know, I call it a calling because I loved it. So I had to do it. So because it's niche and because I was so sure that I'm bringing something different, the only way was forward. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And you, since doing that, since launching to the world, because you've been doing this for 2 years now, what have you learned along the way?
So I learned that you need to be persistent. The design was not a problem for me, but to put the designs out there was the main problem. To really sell them, to go approach our retail partners. So you have really to be persistent because first time, second time, third time, no one will reply. You have to go there. For me, human contact is the most important thing.
Yes.
If they don't reply to my emails, for example, if I approach the head buyer, I send him email, he doesn't reply, I'll go there. I'll take my samples with me. They're always with me, by the way, in my handbag, always.
Such a good entrepreneur.
Yes, really, wherever I go. So you never know who you meet,
yes.
You never know.
Yeah.
So I was always going there, knocking on doors, and being persistent, I think, worked for me a lot. And never take things personal. If they tell you, it's business. If they don't like it, so what? You move on. You go to somewhere else.
But you will also find, I've heard this from a lot of entrepreneurs, especially with products, is that they'll get told no quite a few times, especially in the beginning, because they haven't made a name for themselves. But those same companies that said no to them in the beginning come knocking on their door a couple of years later.
Yeah, when you establish yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah. For example, one of the leader booksellers in the UAE, it took me 1 year to have my first order. And now they do repeat orders. So because you're right, once I establish myself, there's a community around me, people are saying Halo. Now people recognize my logo. So many people tell me, I've seen them in Saudi, for example, in Beirut, many times. So I have so now you have the exposure. Yeah, finally.
Wow,
we tried to enter Jeddah. Yeah, we entered the Jeddah market with the homegrown market. It's a local brand. Yeah, thank you so much. And we really were working on Riyadh, to get Riyadh.
Okay, so you're in Saudi, you're in Lebanon, of course, you're in the UAE. Any other markets?
Not yet.
You're working on it, maybe?
Yeah, we have to. We're like looking into maybe Egypt because it's a big market.
Yes.
And so let's see.
That's exciting. Yeah. And I mean, I just feel so proud of you because you doubted yourself so much in the beginning. And I think your journey is so typical that a lot of women go through that they have the doubt. But you are so good at what you do. And then to see that you put that out to the market and everybody else appreciates what you do and how good what it is you do is. It's just, I love that. And I love seeing that. And I'm so happy for you that you trusted yourself enough to just go and do it. And then when you did it, look at how much you've grown.
Yes, but being part of like the Female Fusion, for example, being part of a group of like-minded people, and you gave us the tools to do it. I couldn't have done it by myself. I knew that as a designer, I would succeed. But as a businesswoman, it's a totally different game. And you need to have the tools to really know, not to be expert in everything, but to know everything about your business. So when you deal with other parties, you are on top of your game. You know exactly what you want. Yeah, this is it. You need to be really well-rounded and to have a small knowledge in everything.
That's one of the hard bits about having your own business, isn't it? That you need to have every single hat on. You need to know everything. You don't need to be expert on everything, but you need to understand marketing and sales and finance and legal, all of these things. And when your background is something completely different, that is so overwhelming. But the sooner that you're able to master that, the easier it is for you to run your business.
Exactly. That's it. Oh. Those are the words exactly the way you put them.
And moving forward for Halo Printworks, what's in the works? What else do you want to do?
So now we're into art galleries. So we expanded into many sectors, if I may say. We are in the retail. We are into art galleries. We are into touristic shops as well. We entered the flower market because, like I
great.
said, because like this, you can pair them with a flower bouquet, you can pair them with chocolate maybe. So we are looking at partners who make sense. So as well, we entered the gifting, like I said, the gifting area and the gift wrapping industry as well. We work with them. I've been approached lately to organize workshops. So this is something new I will work on. And we have new collections coming. So, we have many things, and we're working on our e-commerce platform finally, because so far we were through other platforms, for example, pick.com, but soon we will launch our own e-commerce platform. So you can buy directly from us.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just going from strength to strength. You are just such a role model for so many women to show what's possible, and that you take this passion and this love for what you do and turn it into a business, and a very successful business as well. I'm so proud of you, Hala, and congratulations for everything that you've achieved over the past couple of years.
Thank you so much for your support, Jen. Really. From the heart.
Thanks for listening to the Women on the Rise podcast and our 30 most inspiring female entrepreneurs. If you are inspired by today's episode, why not come and join us in Female Fusion? We would absolutely love to have you. This is where you will be able to connect with the most incredible female entrepreneurs who are all committed to building a most profitable business. All you need to do is head over to femalefusionnetwork.com/join. I look forward to seeing you on the inside.